Jeff Megan.
David Tobin.
Two composers, two continents.
Welcome back.
We're going to be talking this week about a project from 2017. It wasn't called this originally, but it became known as Vintage Vocal Swing.
Yeah. I think it started out just as like Andrew Sisters.
Close Harmony, Andrew Sisters, beautifully titled.
Close Harmony, probably, yeah.
Yeah. And we should stop right at the get-go, I think, and mention this. Yep. Halt. This was not a two-handed project.
No.
So tell us about our collaborator, Jeffrey Megan.
We were collaborating with the lovely Joanna Forbes L'Estrange.
Beautifully done.
Thank you very much. She is a London singer. She was a member of the Swingle Singers. She is a composer. She is a choral director and writer. She is
session vocalist.
Yeah.
She's all-around musician.
All-around Wonder Woman. Yeah.
And so we were tasked to write together. Mm-hmm. And it was interesting because a lot of the time when we do collaborations, very often I always feel that we're bringing in specialists rather than another writer who is throwing initial ideas to us. Mm-hmm. That wasn't the case with this because some ideas were going both ways rather than that.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Which is not something we've done that much. We've done a bit of it.
Yeah. It's hard to say. Yeah.
But so let's start with the process, the initial process.
Back to the process. The idea came from Joanne. Joe, we're going to call her Joe from now on. If everyone just keep up.
And we haven't done the brief, by the way.
The brief. Okay.
Go in there.
Do the brief.
Okay. So the brief said, kind of mentioned it. Andrew Sisters, 40s close harmony, female vocals. So this is jazz rhythms and horns,
yes.
Sort of Benny Goodman-esque, clarinet leads where the harmonies are very close.
Yeah, yeah.
But the brief, I think we were given a couple of tunes, if memory serves.
Yeah, so Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree, Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
That's easy for you to say. But those two were given, and that really told us pretty much all we needed to know.
All you need to know.
We knew what we needed to know. So brief done.
Brief done.
Process.
Thanks for joining us.
So let's go process.
So, much like the other things, I sent ideas to you, then you'd worked on them and send them to her, or she would send them to us, and probably you would tweak them, and then we'd all listen to them. It was all manner of going around the horn.
And actually, that's what I loved about it, is that, what I love about often with these types of things, mm-hmm. is that you're making a process that you haven't necessarily made. We didn't say, this is how we're going to do it. Mm-hmm. We just started.
Yeah, generally that's the conversation with any of the collaborators, right? Well, let's just throw some ideas together. We'll throw some to you, you throw some to us, and we'll see how it all pans out. Yeah. I do recall sending some ideas to Joe and being like, hey, just snippets, and then or it needed a bridge, or it needed a chorus, or just vibes. I think. Yeah, there were one or two, maybe three that we did that kind of thing with. And
I think we were going to do a demo dive. We were going to talk about. Mm-hmm. I think when we were chatting off air earlier, we were talking about picking a song each, and we've also played Pretend You're Joe and Pick a Song for Joe as well. Mm-hmm. And we've done that, and I think that will become clear that how ideas were kind of thrown around and passed, because we'll be able to play a little bit of those. Mm-hmm. So tell me, Jeffrey, pick a song. What song would you like to talk about? I
choose a song called "Stop the Search."
Stop the Search. And so what was it about Stop the Search?
Stop the Search. It had like a rockabilly swing thing.
Sing for me, Jeffrey.
It started with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
My mother always said that before a girl can wed.
The other part I really liked about it is after we wrote it and threw the ideas around and we were doing the demo, it ended up with the girls singing. So it was 3-part harmony. So 3 gals singing.
My mother always said that before a girl can wed, you must be sure that he's the man for you.
And then the second verse was you and I singing. like a rebuttal verse to their verse.
I remember.
My mother always said that before a boy can wed, you must be sure that she's the girl for you.
And then in the end, I can't remember the third time around if we were all singing or.
Well, and you'd got those crazy interjections.
Yes.
So one of us would be going, my mother always said, and they're going,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of that going on.
My mother always said, what's that? Before a girl can wed, you must be sure that he's the man for you. I'll say, but how is a girl?
I think probably the inspiration for this was, is it Sisters in White Christmas?
Yeah.
Yes. Where they are, sisters.
Yeah.
And they kind of do the interjections with each other through the song.
Doing that when you do it with three great swingle singers, it sounds great with a band when it's recorded.
Say that 4 times fast.
There you go. This is the man that can't say 3-part pod. Anyway, we'll go with that. But doing it on a demo when we're just doing all the voices, all of them,
It's
yeah,
funny. It's just
yeah.
funny.
I mean, there's ridiculous.
My mother always said, what's that? Before a girl can wed, you must be sure that he's the man for you. I'll say.
When you have to send that to somebody to get sign off,
Yeah.
and they think you're losing it just a little bit,
Poor Joe probably hear that and just be like, oh,
turning in
these
a grave.
guys.
Yeah,
I
what are
tell
they
you
doing?
what, why am I working with these guys?
Yeah. So,
So how about you, David? What song did you choose?
well, I'm missing a hat for my song because I've chosen a Christmas song. Mine is "Hurry Santa." Yeah, there you go. There are so many reasons why I love that song. One of the reasons was because anybody that is a regular watcher of this podcast, and first of all, thank you if you are, will know that I have a permanent bug up my What's-It about intros. And I got sent an intro that was a bell ding dong, ding dong, ding 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 dong kind of thing. And we worked it round and around and around and around. And in the end, I said, no, there's just something missing. It's not quite long enough. And it's maybe just reminds me of other things I've heard somewhere. I don't really know what, but it's just something. So I redid it. And then I said, wouldn't it be great, instead of it being instruments, if each vocalist took one instrument, one of the notes, like they were the bell.
Yes, right.
So everybody went ding dong,
It was
ding
passed around
dong.
between the girls, yeah.
And we just had a bunch of fun doing that.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, 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 ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, dong. Santa.
And then I remember the other thing that made me choose this is I'd got the idea from you. You'd written a fully formed song, lyrics, the whole idea that everything was there. And I thought, I don't even know what
I don't like it. No.
Yeah, why are we doing
what
this?
garbage.
Actually, what I thought was, what do I add to this process? And then I thought, okay, well, the first thing I could do is fully write the vocal arrangement. It's like completely
Absolutely,
done.
yeah.
But wouldn't it be fun while Jeff's asleep, because obviously being 5-6 hours behind me, depending on what time of the year we were doing
Composers,
this.
two continents.
There you go.
Remember.
Wouldn't it be fun if I just sang all of the parts to all of it, sent it back to him and say, something like this, sir? I took the liberty.
Santa, won't you hurry down the chimney tonight? We've been waiting all year long for you and your reindeer in the sky.
But actually, in fairness to me, I also then didn't like the middle eight. That's happened to us before.
Right.
This is
Yes,
a recurring theme. So I rewrote that and sang that.
That was quite a big. I had forgotten that, and you were playing just a snippet of it earlier.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to hear it. We didn't play the whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember it at all. So
There was a whole second section
Yeah, I
that
bet,
I'm sure it was great.
Of course, yes.
I'm sure it was absolutely
So
perfect.
good, we needed to cut it.
Yeah, it just wasn't for me. How do you say that nicely? But I sang the lot. I sang all of the parts, sang a bass line, shipped it back so that by the time, and I remember actually feeling a little time pressured because I really wanted it done before you
Before
got
I
up.
got up. Oh, funny.
So just say, like you're paddling like mad underneath, but looking like you're just serenely. And I'm not stopping for lunch. No, I don't need to go to the toilet. I've got to get this done. So did that, sent it off. But then sending it to Joe, I just remember feeling that because Joe's got a studio with her husband Arnd, and they recorded the vocals on the demo because obviously we've got to get agreement.
Right.
Getting it back.
It sounded so good.
Oh my goodness.
Santa, won't you hurry down the chimney tonight? We've been waiting all year long for you and your reindeer in the sky.
Actually, one of the best parts about everything on this album is that she, of course, recorded the 3-part harmony for all the girls' parts, and it was just like, wow, do we need to do this in the studio? This is so good. But of course, we
well,
did.
and we'll get to the recording process and who
we
we
will
recorded with,
indeed.
because it was one of our funnest sessions ever.
Absolutely.
But let's pretend you're Joe.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
Hi, David.
This is weird. Joe, if you're watching, I am so sorry that you should be sat there really, but hey, we're here. So pick a song for us.
I'm going to choose the lovely song that pretty much I wrote called You.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So we should say at this point that Joe sent us a demo of this song, sat at the piano.
Yeah.
Just piano vocal.
It was gorgeous.
You are the one I want to be close to. You are the one that I adore.
Fully formed, just like you would expect. It's, everything. There were lyrics that didn't need. I don't think we tweaked a great deal.
I mean, no. Slowed it down. That was a brilliant idea of
Well,
yours.
that was the thing. Actually, when it came to us, now that we're talking about it, it was a mid-tempo. It was almost a swing mid-tempo
Almost,
tune.
yeah. It was.
You do go do go go do go do do do.
Yeah.
Almost in 2, but not quite. It was in 4, but it was still mid-tempo. And we said, what if we really slowed this down and made it a balladic thing? It was almost a quarter slower. It was significantly slower by the time.
Yes.
So we then did that and then said, well, what if we demo all of this, put every instrument, do the whole arrangement and demo the lot, which we did.
You are the one I want to be close to. You are the one that I adore. You are.
I had much fun with my iwi. We should probably explain what one of those is.
I don't even want to know.
Iwi, so this is an electronic wind instrument.
A MIDI wind instrument.
Yeah, this is a MIDI clarinet, if you want. It doesn't have to be clarinet. You play drums on it if you want.
Yeah.
But signal in, blow it, noise out that you choose from the computer.
Yeah.
So I was playing all of the brass stuff, clarinets, horns.
Yeah. It was great. It was a great
All
song.
that
It's a great
fun
demo.
time.
If
Yeah.
you want to hear it, certainly you can stream it, but you could go to episode 1 of season 2 of Fleabag, and it's prominently featured in the very first scene.
This is the song, not the iwi.
Correct.
Just to be clear.
Correct. Well, thanks for that clarification. That was good.
Okay, let's move on to
Right.
the recording.
So we got 6 tunes, 7 tunes, and we are going into Abbey Road Studio 3 to record. We have band during the day and the gals coming at night.
Well, we haven't talked about who they are.
Yeah, let's go ahead. Introduce us.
So we've got Joe Goldsmith-Eatson and Sarah Brimey-Davy.
And Joe.
Forbes
yeah.
L'Estrange. And what made this so much fun?
Let's just go right into it. I mean, the band session was incredible. We had some musicians that you'd worked with before, and we can go back to that. But
And I will.
previous
remind
to,
me.
yes, a couple of weeks previous to going into the studio, Joe, we were all very excited, and she told us that the 3 of them were going to wear costumes, like, Andrew Sisters costumes, to the vocal recording. And we, being the dorks that we are were like, let's get costumes too.
Yeah, we'll do it. So we turned up, and I should point out at this point that we offered the option to our publisher, who not even politely declined.
This is Andrew Sunnox, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
It's like, I'm not doing that.
I'm sure there was an expletive involved, but in a funny way, of course. So after the band session, we go to the evening session where the vocals were, and we go upstairs in Studio 3 at Abbey Road above the live room. You go upstairs and there's like a changing room or a sitting room or however you want to do it. And there's a little bathroom up there. And so, we went and put on our costumes. And what was your costume?
My costume was an army costume, but I'm trying to remember exactly. But it was a dark.
It was like a gray. Yeah. Was it an RAF? I mean, or was it just a generic?
Oh my goodness. So I'll tell you now that, I went to a costume store in a very strange warehouse in the middle of nowhere with the whole of the family. I tried on some stuff. I'm still in therapy about it. I've got some photos that I have never shared with you and never will. Oh my God,
that's good.
Of me trying on stuff.
Podcast.
I found one and said, this looks good. We're going to put a picture of this up. Let me know if this is an Army, Navy, Air Force. Not a clue. So thanks for asking. Right. What about you? What about yours?
So I did the same thing. I went to a costume shop not far from my house, and I got sort of a zoot suit, but it didn't have a jacket. It had long high pants. And
yes, it did.
Suspenders, and I got a hat.
And I will never forget the impressiveness of watching you dancing in it.
Everyone can see that we are stuck like glue. So when all is said and done.
Oh, well, I wish I'd practiced because that would have been more fun. But
you know what? If I could have chosen to do one thing with my life that wasn't that, it would be to dance that kind of stuff. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I would love to learn to do that. But I was watching, impressed.
So, it was without question one of my favorite sessions at Abbey Road because it was just us being stupid and silly. And
I will mention the band now because I remember them looking, these guys are, world-class, top-of-the-line musicians. I can't remember everybody's name and I'm going to apologize, but I know we had Colin Good on the piano, who the very first session I ever did for Heavy Hitters, he was on that. I think there were a couple of others. Enrico Tomazzo,
that's the one.
Who has been very helpful. And I've met him since and we've had a drink and I went to watch his concert not so long ago in Manchester in the Bridgewater Hall in the UK.
Very cool.
And so these guys came in. They were utterly bemused by the costumes. They did not know what was going on.
I don't even know if they saw the costumes.
Oh, they certainly did.
Sure,
we had a conversation about it, and there was a little that. We had Ant Law on guitar, great guitarist. Look him up if you haven't seen him.
Yes.
And Mike Smith
on
the drums, and just a bunch of great musicians. Yeah. And we had a hoot. That was really. It was.
I remember sitting there, and had the break and. We were getting ready they were starting to set up the mics for the gals to sing. And we looked at each other and we're like, should we go put our costumes on?
Yeah.
Here we are, at
standing
work,
in Abbey
essentially.
Road.
Right?
They recorded Dark Side of the Moon in this.
Right.
And we've gone to costume stores because we're all about the professionalism.
Hey, that's called realism, right? You bring to the project, you got to wear your 40s gear if you're going to be singing 40s music.
Well, I guess so.
Sticking with that, at least.
That said, when I think back to this project, it's some of the music that I'm most proud of that we've done. Actually.
Some really, really fun stuff, yeah. And, just sounds so good. The Sarah and Joe and Joe, two Joes, which is, they filmed a video during the session of you, and there was a Hurry Santa video as well, isn't there?
That there is, and there's a video of you doing the dance, and you're going to see it because I am finding this video, and at the end of this, I am finding a way. We are squeezing this in. It's not TV. We've got time. So, there's some stuff.
Yes. Well,
thank
times. You to Joe and everyone involved and Audio Network as always. And thank you, David.
Yeah, and thank you, Jeff. And then until the next time.
All right. See you soon. Bye.
As always, thank you to Audio Network for allowing us to use the music you heard on today's podcast, all of which was written by David Tobin, Joanna Forbes L'Estrange, and me, Jeff Meegan. Now, please enjoy You Are off our Vintage Vocal Swing album.